Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, Thomas here back with another video on the channel, and today we have an NPBA Week 17 builder before the match. Today, we the Copenhagen are going up against the Humble Giants coached by Wildfangs. This is going to be my very first time playing against Wildfangs, and also their logo is literally just a giant. That is not something I put, that is the logo they have given out. So yeah, it is really, like, it's kind of cool. I like it. It's simple, you know. But yeah, they have a very scary team. Their Fairy Dragon Steel Core is insane. Let's just immediately get into that. So the team consists of Mega Diancie, Celesteela, Como, Rotom Heat, Blastoise, Azelf, Obstagoon, Superior, and Galarian Corsola. So as I mentioned, Mega Diancie, Celesteela, Como is an insane Fairy Steel Dragon Core, however the FDS core, you know, as it is known. Even the Fire Water Grass is pretty good in Rotom Heat, Blastoise, and Superior, all supporting each other fairly well. I do think that we have a decent matchup with some mons here, but that's also like they can shut down a lot of our mons. Like Darkrai isn't gonna be super great this matchup because they have Mega Diancie, which Darkrai can never OHKO, and Mega Diancie just kills Darkrai. And stuff like Superior is really bad for Darkrai because again we don't really OHKO that thing and it just kills back. So we don't do over half to Celesteela even with like a Thunderbolt, unless I guess if we were choice specs and we predicted it, we could like 2 KOs, but that's a very big prediction. So it's a little bit of a difficult matchup. Also, even though we do have the Tapu Fini, I do expect the Obstagoon to come with Guts. If they can get the Guts off with the Obstagoon, it's going to be near impossible to check at all. Like I just do not have any mons at all that can take 2 hits from that thing. Like no whatsoever. Facade, free. So free. It's so free because I'm expecting the Obstagoon to come with like Facade, Knockoff, and Fire Punch, and that's slowly everything it needs. Maybe Obstruct and then or Parting Shot depending on what you like. And Fire Punch is because of Scissor, of course. Other than that, I don't expect the Galarian Corsola to come. I don't think it's that good in this matchup. We have a lot of monsters that can sit on it. We have really good knockoff potential, knockoff spam. Rotom Heat I definitely do think is coming. It's just a really good switch mon. Same with Blastoise. I do think defensive Blastoise has a good chance of coming. Either Spadef or physically defensive. I'm a little unsure on which one because Spadef is really good for checking like Delphox and it helps with Tapu Fini and stuff like that. Where if you're physically defensive, it helps with like Scizor and Halucha, so Halucha can sweep. But yeah, I guess with all that in mind, we could go into our own team real quick. So first up on our team this week, we have Pride the Darkrai with Black Glasses this time around, Bad Dreams, Ice Beam, Knockoff, Dark Pulse, and Thunderbolt. So as I mentioned, I don't think Darkrai is going to be really good for winning the game, but the Dark resists they have are not the greatest. So it's Mega Diancie, which Mega Diancie is like really good mon, but you don't really want to swap it into a Darkrai. Like it's still going to take a lot. I think it takes like 30, like about 30-35% from a Dark Pulse, Black Glass boosted Dark Pulse, and like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam does about half, like does over half. They're guaranteed to be 2-hit KOs if it's standard Diancie. Standard Mega Diancie. Of course, if it's base Diancie first, it can't take the hits, but it is that it is what it is. And secondly, the Como, which also resists, we can just Dark Bolt into an Ice Beam. We actually have a really good chance of just straight up killing at that point. I'm running, as you can see, I'm running Ice Beam, Knockoff, Dark Pulse, and Thunderbolt. The reason I'm running Knockoff is just so we can knock off potentially the Corsola. If you can predict anything that wants to come in, we can knock off. It's just good utility. We don't need anything else besides Ice Beam and Dark Pulse and the Thunderbolt. We have 18 HP, 252 in special, 176 in speed. Just allows us to speed read the Azelf. You know, we don't need to think too much about it with our Darkrai this week. It's not here to win. It's just here to do a lot of damage as fast as possible. Another monster that's here to do a lot of damage is going to be our Lust, the Tapu Fini with Choice Specs, Misty Surge, Surf, Ice Beam, Moonblast, and Hydro Pump. 192 in HP, 252 in special attack, and 64 in speed with the Timid Nature. The 64 in speed is to guaranteed outspeed a max Timid Celesteela. It of course also allows us to outspeed a defensive Como, a defensive Blastoise, defensive Rotom, though I don't think Rotom is going to come defensive, but the other two could definitely be defensive. And his water resist is like superior, where if we click Ice Beam, that thing is taking a lot of damage. Even with a Moonblast, it's taking like over half with the choice specs. And it's Como and it's Blastoise. And Como is not swapping in on a Tapu Fini ever, unless you can tell we are already locked into our water move. He's not swapping in it, so it has to be like Blastoise. And if we can get any damage off on the Blastoise, that's really good because Blastoise is literally the only mon that's really, like, truly standing against our win con this week, because we do have a mon that I'm slotted into a win con situation this week. That can be really, really good, but the Blastoise is the biggest obstacle for that mon. And that is Kitsune, the Delphox with Weakness Policy, Blaze, Psychic, Grass Knot, Flamethrower, and Flame Charge. 72 in HP, 2v2 in Special Attack, 184 in Speed with a Timid Nature. This thing can actually win. If we can get the Flame Charge off on the Blastoise and Blastoise then pops our Weakness Policy, we literally almost just straight up win. We need a little bit of chip on some mons like Rotom. We need a bit of chip on, but Rotom doesn't do too much back, so we can kind of take a hit if we need to. Unless, of course, we're already low because we took a Surf or something from the Blastoise. But yeah, this is a win con. If we get the Flame Charge off and he hits us with the Weakness Pulse, we have a good chance of just straight up sweeping. So that is like kind of what we're going for here. We have Psychic because the stab, Flamethrower because the stab, but also it hits like Celesteela, of course. And then I chose Grass Knot as the one move because it hits the Mega Diancie and it hits the Blastoise for super effective damage, and it does do more than Psychic would do. That is why. Next up, we have Raft the Scissor with the Ockerberry, Technician, U-Turn, Bullet Punch, Dual Wing Beat, and Roost. 248 in HP, 200 defense, and 16 special defense with an Impish nature. So the reason we're rocking the Impish defensive Scissors is because, as I mentioned, this is kind of our best counter for Obstagoon, but I do believe Obstagoon is going to have Fire Punch. So this is here to come in. Hope he doesn't click Knockoff, or maybe we're already in against it, but he think he can just Fire Punch. We take the hit, and then U-Turn does like a lot. We do about 70% to him if he's not like some weird bulky variant. And then we can either go into Darkrai or something else that's faster than the Obstagoon. If it is Guts, as we can tell, of course, if it's good, if it's the Guts variant, we can then outspeed it and kill it. And if it's the Choice Scarf Reckless with Double Edge, this also resists Double Edge. So this kind of just it's the best check I could come up with against the Obstagoon, but it's not great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not good, because like a knockoff into a Fire Punch just kills us. There's nothing we can do about that. But it is what it is. Next up, we have Ducky, the PORYGON with the Eagle-Eye, Trace this time around, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Recover, and Teleport, 248 in HP, 68 in Special Attack, 192 in Special Defense. So it's Special Defense to take hits from like Diancie, Rotom, Blastoise, Superior. Like this thing is the glue, the wall on the team this week. He doesn't have a good way of breaking this if Como either doesn't come or if we can kill Como easily. And we do have a lot of mons like Tapu Fini and Delphox that can take care of the Como. This thing is very, very difficult for him to deal with. His knockoff users are Acelf, Obstagoon, and Superior, I believe, are the only three. And I don't know, all three could come, but I only think like 2 of the 3 might come. I don't know. We'll see when we're in the battle. Yeah, this thing is also Trace because when we swap into Mega Diancie, if it's like a toxic Mega Diancie, I don't want to be toxic, so we trace the what's it called, the Magic Bounce, so it can toxic, so it just bounces back. But also, if we have the Magic Bounce or something else, specifically the Magic Bounce, that means he can Toxic us if he senses like a Superior or Blastoise or the Corsair or whatever. So it's just a really good way of just making sure we don't get status. But also, if we somehow trace the Beast Boost for Celesteela, because we do have the, we are slow, we do have Thunderbolt to hit it, we can get like a +1 in, I guess it would be Speed F, so we become even thicker. Same with like, let's see, who else? I guess there's not that many other abilities like Levitate, fine. Contrary, Superior would be kind of interesting, even though we can't utilize it. But yeah, this monster is here to sort of be our special glue. And lastly, on the teams, we have El Noodle, the Electros, Leftovers, Levitate, Discharge, Knockoff, Volt Switch, and Roar. 240 in HP, 160 in Special Attack, 100 in Speed with a Mouse Nature. I thought about running actually just choice specs on this, because he doesn't have a ground type, he doesn't have an electric immunity. He does have some decent answers in Rotom, Como, and Superior, because I'm not running Flamethrower for the Superior because I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Just being able to spam Discharge and get some paralysis off. I believe I built this to be able to 2-hit KO a max HP Celesteela no matter what. It might be a max special defense, I can't remember. I built this team a little bit ago. But yeah, it's here to do like some decent damage and just be a pivot. We have Roar in emergency stuff. Like I could put a fourth move, a fourth attacking move, but I feel like Roar for like emergency stuff, like Sub Superior or something like that, is just really nice to have. Yeah, that's the team this week. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like in the video, leave a comment below what you thought of the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. With that, I will head into the battle, so peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good YouTube? Thomas here, and welcome to NPBA Week 7 battle. We, the PokemonScarlet, are going up against the Humble Giants coached by Wildfangs. And he brought the Mega Diancie, the Rotom Heat, the Blastoise, the Celesteela, the Obstagoon, and the Acelf. So I actually think with no Superior here. Wait, alright, I'm back. I hadn't pulled up the the team, so okay, yeah. So with no superior here and only being Blastoise, I think I'm leading Finny and I'm just clicking like a mean Hydro Pump. If he leaves like an Aself versus our Finny, Energy Ball is gonna hurt. What about Rotom Heat if he's like offensive? Yeah, no, I'm leading Finny. Let's see what he wants to do. Oh, for a split second, I feared I forgot to put Misty Terrain on this thing because it didn't pop, but yeah, no, okay. Alright, so we have the Rotom. I imagine he's just gonna Volt Switch here, right? He's gonna do about half if he's max special attack. I'm kinda okay with just taking that, because we get like a massive ass hit on something. If his Blastoise wants to come in, I mean, Hydro Pump does like a third-ish. This is why I really wanted to bring Palossand, because Palossand just kind of shuts this thing down. And because I was thinking about bringing a Spadef Palossand because it also kind of helps with Diancie a little bit. How much with a Specs Fini? I don't think I cared that much about taking the damage. If he's Rotom Heat, how much does Moonblast? Moonblast would only do about 30% if I chose to stay in. That's like my main kind of issue I have here. Is I won't, like, if I click Moonblast, I feel like he's gonna Volt Switch, right? I don't see a reason why he would not just. I don't know if I want to lock. I'm gonna Hydro Pump because I don't want to lock myself into Moonblast in case he goes Celesteal. I just want to even hit something really hard here. I imagine this is going to be Blastoise. That or Celesteal, and if it's Celesteal, I'm very happy I play Hydro Pump. I think, yeah, I think Aself might just... It takes a bunch of damage here. Okay, so Aself took 93, so it's at least... It's max HP Aself, so... Okay, it's gonna hurt. This thing does get knockoff. That's like kind of annoying if it knocks off, but I can go... I mean, I can go Scissor and threaten the Bullet Punch for the kill. The main issue, because I don't think he's clicking Fire Blast here. The main issue is what do I do after, because he could just swap Celesteal. Celesteal is such a free swap to Scissor. I mean, I could go Scissor, threaten the Bullet Punch, and then hard swap into Electros potentially. Could also just go straight Electros, but Electros is not like super bulky. It's like kind of bulky, but not fully bulky, you know. So I don't know if I want to take the damage that this Aself is about to dish out to me. Honestly, I could maybe go Darkrai. I don't think Darkrai takes that much damage from this thing. He's not firing off a fighting move. I don't see him firing off a Dazzling Gleam either. So it will be like an Energy Ball or a Thunderbolt, which, I mean... Oh, I know he can't fire because of the terrain. Might just take that and like go for a Dark Pulse or something. But also, no, Fini is within range even if it's in... well, that's if it's Expert Belt. I'm gonna assume this might be like a... Well, no, it's not offensive. I don't think it's Scarf either. For some reason, I feel like this is supposed to be Focus lead, but it just didn't lead with it. For some reason. I'm gonna go Scissor because I don't see him firing up a fire move. Yeah, so he just sets up rocks. Okay. So question here, I can stay in, and if he has a fire move, he has a fire move. I mean, it pops Ogre Berry, because then I can go for like a slow U-turn at that point. Yeah, so he opted to bring rocks on the Aself. That's a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. With no superior here, I don't need Scissor. I just needed to stay alive, if that makes sense. Like, I don't need it to do anything besides that, pretty much. I kind of want to risk taking the Flamethrower because of our Ogre Berry and just get a slow U-turn. It gives us a little bit of momentum. He goes Blast. Okay, Blastoise is not what I imagined was going to come in here, I'm not going to lie. Rocks are unfortunately opposite. This is... How much did you take? You took 21 from our Scissor. Scissor has like 0 attack investment. So, okay, this is bulky Dois. Like, it's 100% bulky. It's like max physically defensive. Yeah, I think max physically defensive Blastoise. Yeah, that is the damage we're seeing. So if I got Wildfangs, because we can take any one hit, right? Grass Knot does a lot. If I Flame Charge, Leftovers will put him above if he's, because he's like 99% lefties, right? 99% sure he's gonna be lefty. He might be. If I don't see lefties, I'm gonna assume lefty. I'm gonna assume AV actually. I know, I'm just gonna go Electros. I'm gonna play a little bit safe here. But now, yeah, okay, so lefty, so he's not AV. That's really good for us. Like, that's really, really good for us. I kind of want to just go for a Volt Switch. Like, it's gonna be a slow switch. He doesn't have anything, like, he has Rotom to resist, but that's it. What do I go into? Do I go into Darkrai and the Rotom? I don't know. That's risky. I got a knockoff, which would, yeah, because Rotom doesn't threaten me that much either. So I guess Overheat, because I'm not, he doesn't know I'm not AV, but that would be annoying. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get a knock actually here. He's actually ass of course. That makes perfect sense. So it was Sash. I'm surprised he didn't lead with it then. Also, he sees we leftovers now, so now he knows we're not AV. So he could go into Rotom here. Yeah, he really does not, because the terrain is up. Obstacle is not good here, unless if he has a protect move here, he can stall the one turn. Terrain is gonna stay up, and then get the guts afterwards. Yeah, wow, he really just does not deal with Electros very well. And that's like, he has nothing here, I think, that deals with Electros. Because like Mega Diancie, right? Because it can't. Okay, so he does have Obstacle. Okay. If this is Choice Scarf, Reckless, Double Edge, how much do I take here? I'm thinking if it's worth to do a slow switch. I think we're gonna do the slow switch. If he does have a protect move here to stall the one turn, that's really, really bad for us. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Could also just knock off here. I don't think that's bad, because if he doesn't have a protect, we get rid of the. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of whatever he has as well. Flame-O, yeah. Okay, so we know it's Guts variant. That's perfect. Perfect. So it is Guts, but he doesn't have the Guts boost, which is like amazing. I have absolutely zero status on the entire team, so I can only activate it if something goes wrong, basically. Now that I know that, am I just gonna get a slow switch? I think I might just get a slow switch, honestly. No Flame-O. Knockoff still knocks out Wildfangs. That's insane, actually. I think, because, I don't know, preserving health on Eel would be pretty nice. Still, I have a sneaking suspicion he is gonna have a Fire Punch on this thing. I don't see him not having Fire Punch, you know. And if he like knocks off again, which I think there's a good chance he would, right? Yeah, no, Scissor doesn't take that very well. I kind of want to just get the slow switch so I can get like a safe into Feeny. Feeny is actually pretty good here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. Like, he goes, because Feeny doesn't take that much, so I can just, but if he outspeeds us and knock off our choice specs, that's really bad. That makes Feeny like a lot worse, kind of. And not a lot, but like enough. You know, I'm gonna get the slow switch. He has obstruct. Okay, I don't understand. Why did you not click that before? I don't understand. If you have it, why did you not click it? You should have clicked it before so you can have gotten the guts. Like, wow, I truly just do not understand why you didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that was a massive misplay. The knockoff, obstruct, facade. The last move has to be Fire Punch. I cannot see it be anything but that. Like, it has to be. I still think I'm just taking the slow switch, honestly. The facade gets a crit. That's wild. I'm dead to rocks now. Well, that was a little bit annoying. That was actually annoying, right? Because then this mean this is just dead to rocks at this point, which is like, without that crit, yeah, no, he only does, yeah, no, we would have lived with like a semi-decent amount of health. I think I want to just go Scissor and U-turn. U-turn should kill. If he has Fire Punch, he pops Ockerberry, that's fine. Yeah. That's really annoying. Yeah, so we do have the Ockerberry. Like, it's basically for this specifically. I think I'm gonna go Darkrai. I know that forces in his Mega Diancie. Like, that's basically... If I go Darkrai, he has to go Mega Diancie. I can actually... No, I can go P2 pretty freely. Yeah, no, P2 is pretty free. And, like, you have the EV... Like, yeah, you have. Thank you. I was like, at least we have the EV like P2? Great, so our team is a little bit weakened. Electros is dead. Speeny in this right scenario can like take a hit and dish a lot of back. Scissor at half is decent, but it no longer takes like it can't surprise take a hit from Diancie or this Stealer, which is really bad. But overall, we're not in a terrible position, but he really just does not deal with this thing like at all. So I'm gonna assume this. That's my guess, right? My guess is this has Toxic. Main issue is I don't know what I do about it. Like, that's the main issue. Guess I try to avoid P2 getting... Because Electros is dead anyway. We don't have removal. So we go Electros, right? And then we go Darkrai. And I know we don't kill this. But at least we can force like a lot of damage on something. I think that's the best play, right? Like Electros. He just does Ball Switch. Wow, so he doesn't have the problem is I'm Bolt Beam, so this is like the one thing that P2 cannot touch. Which I guess he kind of figured I would be. I'm still gonna go Darkrai just because we can take like the one Volt Switch. He gets the Diancie hit. It is what it is, you know. This is probably Boots, so I don't think it's worth knockoffing. I'm just gonna go for the Dark Pulse. He's gonna get the slow switch here, like that's what he should do. He should 100% get the slow switch here. Actually, wait. This thing hasn't changed up moves, has it? I just realized that. Yeah, because he went for Volt Switch at the beginning. And then he sent it in now and went for Volt Switch again. Yeah, no, this could be Choice Scarf, actually. Which Choice Scarf against my team is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. So it could be Choice Scarf because my limited rocks, my limited hazards, specifically rocks, makes this is not like it's not a bad thing. So if he gets a fast switch, what would I prefer? I would probably still just click Dark Pulse, right? Yeah, so he is Choice Scarf. I thought so. Okay, he should go Diancie. I feel like he goes Diancie, but I actually think I'm staying in and just taking as much damage as I can get on the Diancie as possible. He goes Stealer. Okay, how much does this do? That looks like Spidef Celesteela. We did 32. Yeah, that's like max Spidef Celesteela. Honestly, I think I'm just taking the damage. Heavy Slam has a good chance of killing me, but I think I'm kind of just taking the damage here. Like, set up, because I don't need... Like, Darkrai is not going to win this game with Diancie still around. Right? So, I'm just going to take the damage. If we get a flinch, we get... Oh, wait, Yeah, let's just pretend that was on purpose, right? Let's just pretend that was on purpose. Thunderbolt should not have a chance to... Because that Dark Pulse did 34, so there was either a high roll or he's not, like, max. By the way, I'm just gonna say sorry to my opponent real quick. We're gonna Thunderbolt. Do we kill? Oh my god. Okay, I mean, yeah, Darkrai finally did something, I guess. Like, that's the take I'm gonna get from here. Oh my god. How much did the Volt Switch from Rotom? It did with 32. Do you see that correctly? It did 32. So Rotom Heat. Do I just go P2 here? I don't see a scenario where he even come close. And this is like still decent because it outspeeds Diancie. It can like do a good hit on the Blastoise. I'm like, I'm a little bit like, Actually, wait, how much did the Volt Switch do? Am I being stupid? The Volt Switch did 39%? So yeah, so he's max special attack. I'm not calculating for max special attack. Okay, so he has to overheat to kill me, and if you overheat, he's -2. So I'm just gonna, okay, he does it fine. Now he's -2, right? Like that's what I'm trying to get at here. So I can go Diancie, Tabu Fini, sorry, Tabu Fini, and hit like mean ass Hydro Pump. Probably. Yeah, I think I can go Fini and just hit a mean ass Hydro Pump. Because it does a lot of, actually, a Surf. I'm Specs, right? I think just hitting Surf so we guaranteed hit the move is probably the better deal for us right here. Just, you know, get the guaranteed damage on a Blastoise. It's physically defensive as far as I can tell. Might have a little bit of speed up, but like he's mostly physically defensive. Do I wanna just Hydro Pump? I don't even want to just Hydro Pump to like hit as freaking hard as possible. If we miss, we miss. It is what it is. Okay, yeah, he goes past us. Hit this, please, Finny. I'm just taking damage at this point. Like that's what I'm doing. Because this also makes it so he cannot swap into Diancie or Rotom. Like there's no feasible option here to do that. He decides to flip it, so he goes Diancie now. Okay, he could also go Rotom. That's easy. The Rotom is like, well, I still have Pichu with good health, so Rotom should be stoppable to some extent. He flipped turn. I actually didn't think he was flip turn there, but it is a good move, right? Because okay, he should. So yeah, he has to attack because otherwise he just dies. I'm just clicking Hydro Pump so he can't. Yeah, no, I'm clicking Hydro Pump so he doesn't get to do any setup of any sort. He has to attack. He can probably just click Diamond Storm. If he gets the +2 defense boost, is that really bad for us? It is. If he gets the +2. If he clicks Diamond Storm and gets the +2 defense boost, that's really bad actually. Now, Fini has served, it's perfect. I mean, if he decides to call mine on us, we should still kill with a Specs Hydro Pump. Okay, just Diamond Storm. Don't get. Oh, got it. Okay. Well, now let's play around that. This thing gets Body Press. If he has Body Press on this, that's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie, because if he's like Calm Mind and whatnot, that's really bad. I think I have to go Scissor and click Bullet Punch and getting the +2 defense boost there is really annoying. Plus, when I go Scissor, he gets a free like both Blastoise and Rotom. Like both of them could just swap in if you wanted to. If he swaps to Rotom, he's probably clicking Bull Switches thing, which is really bad for me actually. Okay, wait. Let me try and think here. Rotom, Bull Switch. I definitely misplayed a little bit here towards the end, I think, because I think I had this game very neatly. Delphox. The Bull Switch is gonna do like a third. That's way too much. Plus the rock. Yeah, no, that's way too much. I'm trying to see if I can position Delphox into what I should probably have just done it before. Honestly, killing the Celesteela with Thunderbolt is actually screwing me over, because if it lived and killed Darkrai, like if it lived a little, they'll kill Darkrai, we go in and we Flame Charge with Delphox, we have the +1 speed boost already, he can't go into Rotom at that point, he can't go to... I mean, he could go down into that because we're not +2, but, yeah. I think it actually ended up screwing me over a little bit. Yeah. Also, no damage on Diancie makes it so I actually don't kill with the... Oh wait, this is Blastoise, I'm not looking at Diancie. Mega D. We have a chance. I mean, I have to go Scissor, right? Like, there's no And no, you could decide to stay in because the +2 makes it so he has a good chance of living, I think. Let's say he is naive because he knows I have a bullet punch scissor, so he doesn't have the minus defense. I have to do it to get the damage. If he swaps, he swaps. It is what it is. I can't do much about it. I just have to. Oh, he decides to stay. So he decides to do the hit and then mystical fire. Okay. Main issue is if he starts coal mining on our. Make it NC. If he starts coal mining on our P2, that's really, really bad. Okay, so we changed the magic bounce. So we can't get them. We can't. Also, I cannot tell anything if he's like timid, modest, anything based on these rolls, because okay, Diamond Storm doesn't have a high chance to crit as well, right? Like it depends ways to use it. Yeah, no. If he's physical, do I need to recover here to make sure I don't die? Is what I'm trying to think here. The problem is if he's coal mine on this thing. But I mean, Diamond Storm, Mystical Fire, Coal Mine, Moonblast? You know, he could very well be that, actually. He could very well be that. He goes Blasters, okay. I'm not too mad about that. We have Magic Bounce, so he can't do anything to us. This thing doesn't, like, randomly get knocked off, and I've just never done that. No. Okay, so I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Yep. So this is why I ran Trace. There's a reason why I ran Trace this week. Like, there's no discussion. That's the reason. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. I know there's a Church Scarf. So he can't do a whole lot. We are very split F P2 here. Like, I think P2 wins. I actually think P2 just straight up wins, because even if he overheats, does nothing to us. You know, I'm just. Oh, he has Trick! Oh, okay, no, we don't win. Fuck. Damn. Okay. That's really, really bad. Fuck. I didn't think. I know they always run Trick. Why didn't I think about that? Fuck, that's really, really bad, actually. That's like really, really, really. I need to get Delphox in now. I need to get Delphox in. But the problem is he's gonna Volt Switch. But no, I'm just gonna. No, he Thunderbolts. Okay, fine. The turn if he Volt Switch the turn I switch, that's really bad for us. Like, that's really, 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 really bad. Like, extremely bad. I wanna Thunderbolt again. Because no, our P2 with a Choice Scarf doesn't outspeed the Diancie. Like, there's no way. There's absolutely we don't even outspeed this thing. Never mind, we don't. Fuck, fuck, no. Yeah, because if I go to Delphox on the turn, he Volt Switches, I lose. I have no chance of winning, I think. I'm gonna do it. Don't Volt Switch, don't Volt Switch, don't Volt Switch, don't Volt Switch. Oh, that does a lot. That does so much. I don't even kill this. What am I doing? I don't even kill this. Yeah, no, that was a misplay as well. I don't kill this. I need like 2 side, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that Dark Ride crit actually ended up biting me in the ass. Like, a lot. That ended up biting me in the ass. Fuck. Kidding me. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I had this game. Like, this is what's happening with my games. So I can't close them out. I literally just can't close them out. I guess I shouldn't swap. Yeah, no, because it's better. Then the more damage I get on him, then Delphox can kill. No, because I need the flame. Yeah, no, I know. No, because I don't have. Well, no, Mega Dance has 30. No, I misplayed that so hard. Misplayed that so. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. I can explain why I'll play. I should have just stayed in P2, keep T-bolting, getting him down, go into Delphox, flame charge on the first hit, and then I click what's it called, Psychic to kill. Like, I should have just done... Oh, the crit. Yeah, no, I should have just kept T-bolting. Because if he goes into Diancie, he's just taking hell unnecessary damage. Like, he risked dying, I'm pretty sure, to Mega Diancie, if I look correctly. And no, the Mega Diancie should... No, actually, no, if he is naive, as I think he might be, yeah, no, he has a chance of dying. So I should just keep T-bolting, get into Duffbox for free without taking the Thunderbolt. Flame Charge the fucking Rotom. I'm so mad. Flame Charge the Rotom, because the Rotom would have taken like, what, 2 Thunderbolts more? Flame Charge and then Psychic for the kill. My Psychic did what? Yeah, it did 50%. No, I would have 100% gotten the kill there. Because he would have taken 2 T-Bolts and the Flame Charge, which is like at least about 20-25%, right? I'm just gonna end it and not say anymore. I've already said how I could have won. But I'm like the more I think about it, the more I'm like 100% certain I actually would have just straight up won with that. The only thing I would have lost if I got a power on the Thunderbolt, which at that point is just a hacks and I can't do much about it. Yeah, GG to Wildfangs. I legitimately think I went into this game with the correct build, the correct mindset. I think it dominated most of the game. Like, don't get me wrong, he has incredibly good mons, but I feel like I just dealt with a lot of the mons the correct way. Yeah, I crit this out of Stealer, but as I mentioned, I actually do think that might cost me more than it did good for me, so that's really annoying. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below what you thought of the battle. I am just... And subscribe to the channel for future videos, and with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube.